Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am Crispy, and since it's time, man, for my voice to screw up in the middle of my intro. Cool. Since it's time for some Dragon Quest monsters on the PC, finally. It's finally here, it's on the PC. And, yeah, we're gonna start things off with the whole main reason that I care, or which most people probably care, is the comparison of the load times. And we're going to do this by showing an old stream with a that has a timer in the corner. We're going to let that run, and then we're going to compare the times of the new one. Spoiler alert, I've already done this though. But I'm doing it again this way because it's probably the best way it's gonna work. And I'm experiencing a couple of problems here, so hopefully this just works. Things have been being real jerky with this game as far as loading it in and out of the PC. So when we start this here, how close is that? Like that, we're gonna see the exact timer. So that was delayed by like a second or two into the beginning loading screen. And this is from an old run on the Nintendo Switch. And we just want to compare the loading time, cutscenes, skippage, because we're not going to sit here and watch the cutscenes. I'm not gonna watch the cutscenes ever again. But if it's your first time playing, then you should watch them, I guess, if you like story. And you'll probably enjoy how great the graphical upgrade really is, because it is just fantastic in comparison to the Switch, which, you know, it should be. So, at the very least, at least that's something. So. There's so many load times at the very beginning of the game. Wow. Okay, well, and this is to where we're first moving. So at 1:14, we're finally moving and getting out the door at about 1:18. Going up and talking to the guy at about 1:25. So we'll stop it there, and now we'll do the actual comparison. Where is my timer? There we go. So here's our new current timer. And please just be back on the screen. It's back on the screen for me, but I forgot to turn off that screen. Oh man, come on. The thing has not been being very nice to me with doing this, because the problem with PC is, there we go. The problem with PC is it's not one of these games where you can have the control to click in and out. And that's really hard for when you're making videos and stuff. So the other really fun thing that we'll take a look at once we get in game, because you can actually see it in game as well, is that you can customize all your controls. And oh man, it makes me so happy. Finally using an Xbox controller and using proper controls on this game makes me so happy. So technically, yeah, I should have started right here. It was 125 is what we're looking for. I wanted to try to do a side-by-side comparison, but that wasn't working. Oh, nope, it didn't let... Okay, I have to set those controls again, apparently. Because I actually was able to customize the controls when I did the test play, which is hilarious. By the way, you can't name your character Test. And you can't name your character Tester. For some reason, that's incredibly illegal. I don't have the greatest PC in the world, but you know, they shouldn't need anything like that. I have it set to the highest possible graphic settings though. So you probably notice a pretty considerable difference here. Okay, so we did move slightly faster. I can't get out the door because the buttons are dumb right now because I haven't got to fix the buttons yet. And alright, so we do have slightly faster by maybe a second, but for the most part, there's no difference in the load times, which is very, very disappointing. Makes me sad. I was hoping for lightning fast load times, but it is the exact same install as the Switch.
Do you know what one of them is?
And really all they did was just a graphical upgrade.
And do you...
But if you've never played it on the Switch, then you're gonna have a blast. Because it is a really great game.
Are you?
It looks really good. Oh, yeah. I guess it would be easier to type names and stuff. Yeah. Hey, Lucy. Good to see you. Good to see you. And yeah, it's very, very disappointing if you already played the crap out of it. But, I mean, look at how pretty this does look, though.
Oh, right.
As soon as this idiot stops talking to me, I can look around. God. I do not miss this part of the game at all. But here we go. So, take a look around. We've got rays of light that look really nice. We've got moving grass that looks really good. We got this idiot over here. Oh, I'm here. I'm watching the farty duck game video. Oh, the video I just put out. Yeah. Yeah, I did just put out a brand new video too that you guys should check out. Crossy Road Castle. It's fantastic. And crossplay and incredibly cheap. But here we go. This is the really good part. We can customize all our controls, and I love it so much. So wait, why did it force me to use... I customized my controls so that I could use Y to talk and examine things, and those jerks were still making me skip with X? That was so annoying and threw me off a little bit. I kind of want the menu to be Y, actually, too. Maybe that's what I messed up. Maybe I messed it up. Yeah, maybe I messed it up. I want the menus to be Y. Yeah, you can yell at me all you want, game. You don't tell me what to do. Right? Yeah, that's better. So now if I go over here, it should be X. Yeah, okay. That feels so much better. Okay. But yeah, look at that waterfall in the background. Actual moving water. Look at us running through the field. It's so pretty. Look at the trees. So they actually did do something, you know? I guess I don't really need this timer going. I don't think I'm gonna do like a true 2-hour rush or anything, but I'll leave it going for the crap of it. I guess we'll just see what happens.
Now.
It's kind of odd, right? All the times we watch this on the Switch, everything just is so much brighter and shinier And like, I don't know. It's kind of wild looking, right? Slime only run starts now. Well, you know me. See, it still makes me skip by holding the X button. That is such a... Where's my option to change the skip? I want to make the skip Y. Luca, good to see ya. Been missing you. Where you been?
Now it's summer.
Better come back tomorrow for the first of our Core Keeper extravaganza with Keegan. It's gonna be blast. We have a lot of fun. Monsters actually load in? No way. Yeah, I know, right? I should only catch slimes. And yeah, again, this is on the highest graphical setting I have available. I'm not noticing any frame drops or issues. Are you guys seeing any screen splitting or anything? I'm not. I think everything's looking good, right? I'm getting another battle for the fun of it. Ah, I can't switch my screen back. Oh well. I actually don't want this guy. Am I stream? Yeah, wait, there is an option where it says that. I just finished the demo for Dragon Quest 9 and I'm obsessed. Oh, well, that's awesome. Yeah, weren't you saying that you'd never played a Dragon Quest game before? I can't remember. I think that was one of the games you said that. But yeah, these Dragon Quest games are phenomenal, and these monster ones are even better, I think. Where was it under? It was under display settings. It's not, it doesn't tell me like it because it locks it to my monitor, and my monitor is 60 frames, so I'm pretty sure it's at, yeah, because VSync is on. So I'm pretty sure it's at 60. Oh, that's awesome, Luke. I'm really glad you're enjoying that. I never actually made any videos or did anything with Dragon Quest XI. I probably should have. But I prefer the creature collecting version, so... Although we will be playing Dragon Quest 3 2D HD Remake, even though I'm incredibly angry that they're making it a $60 game, so it better look like a $60 game. Yes, I believe it's outputting at my monitor, which is 60, so...
Wouldn't you know it?
Find a shell out 60 though. Dragon Quest 3 is really good, but yeah, 60 is a lot for a remake. Yeah, right? I mean, at least I guess it's a remake and not a remaster, but... Oh yeah, I do want to punch this guy in the face real quick so that we can capture him easier. What's up, Hatter? How you doing today? Good to see you, good to see you. Yeah, it's so pretty.
One of us now.
It's pretty. It's not fast, but it's pretty. Sadly, yeah, if you want to pay $40 for it again, well, if you never had the DLC before, it's definitely a really good time to get it. Yeah, they redid everything. Personally, I think it's gonna be worth it. It's so funny to see this game running at actually 60 frames instead of 21 frames. Yeah, right. It was it's pretty disgusting now. There's definitely no way to ever go back to the Switch.
Oh, it's cold in winter. Wow.
Probably
What
gonna
a sight.
just delete the Switch version. No, I can't delete it. There's been too much content in there. But I mean, yeah, look at that. So much better. The grass was okay, yeah, the grass moves when we stand still. Are the trees moving too? The trees are slightly moving, yeah, there's a slight breeze in the air. A slight breeze in the air. It doesn't appear that the pop-in, or that the, it doesn't load them in any sooner, though, for the graphic update, because look at how long it still took him to load in. So it's not like they've increased the range of vision or anything. They've literally just done a graphical facelift. So this is like a catch-em-all sort of thing. Yeah, this is Pokemon Dragon Quest. You're capturing all sorts of different monster types, and you're using them to battle for you. And it's fantastic. You can also change... We can spin the camera with the bumpers. Was that a thing before? I don't remember ever really needing to do it, so... And now we should be able to speed things up, finally, to put things where it should be. Weird. It's the... Wow. Okay. Alright. Things are a little jarring when they're in hypermotion. It feels even faster. Holy wow. Didn't that feel, like, ridiculously fast compared to what we're used to seeing? Wow. Yes, I'm still angry at this game. I will fight it in the parking lot. That's amazing. I have to restart Dragon Quest XI. It's been so long since I've played it. I have no clue where I am. I have to actually start it. Okay, this is a neat... Yeah, it's really good. And again, yeah, if you've got the means on the PC and you've never played this before, I would highly recommend it for first-time players of the game to definitely get it on the PC. You get all the DLC, which is awesome because the mole hole is going to help you so much. And if you get stuck anywhere, not only do I have an entire playthrough, I have dungeon guides linked below in the description of this video, by the way. So if you get stuck in any dungeons, frenzy mode! Then I'll be able to help you out there. And there's tons of other little tips and tricks videos I've made on this game too. So any questions that you have, Luca, feel free to ask, and also check out all my previous videos. They'll give you good head starts. Yeah, no PvP at all. I guess they said there's a auto battle thing that will give you some bonus stuff, but I don't know. I didn't do much with the PvP though. In the previous one, we just had a lot of fun with challenge runs. I should probably do the talent points, huh? Oh, it feels so good to use real buttons. Oh, man. Don't get me wrong, I love the Nintendo Switch, but I hate the Nintendo Switch controls. Everything is just backwards, and normally you'd think that'd be my thing, since everything I say and do is backwards because of being dyslexic, but it's quite a nightmare. Yeah, there's no legit PvP in this one because I don't know. I don't know why they would think that less people would play it on here. So I gotta turn auto battle off. That's what I needed to turn off because we need to recruit another one of these guys. We only got a 3-person team right now. You can have 4. Can you actually see the fur on the bunny? I don't remember ever seeing the bunny's tail waggle before, too.
Now.
There's a lot of other random details I'm just now noticing. Because it's like, I never had this graphical quality before. It's just shocking. I mean, I've played like thousands of hours of this game. Things are looking new. It's ridiculous. Although, as per usual, though, I don't remember anything's name. And I don't remember what I'm supposed to be doing. Besides the fact that, obviously, we want to get to, like, at least level 5 before we go to the dreaded arenas. Ugh. Yeah, the battle is ridiculously faster. Like, jarringly faster. I don't remember who else we normally grab from here. Did we get this guy yet? I don't think we did. Yeah. Yeah, especially if this is your first time seeing him. Yeah, I figured you'd probably really get a kick out of him. And you haven't seen nothing yet. I mean, these are just like the base form monsters. They get
You're one of us now.
bigger, or they get sillier, or they get more cooler and intimidating. Like, there's a lot of fun monsters in this game. And you eventually unlock the ability to fuse them and level them in different ways to maximize their abilities. If you've taken a break, like most of us have, then and you really love the game. I mean, at least it's not $60, right? So, I mean, I can definitely recommend buying it a second time. I mean, look, I bought it a second time, and I was completely burnt out on the game. So, I mean, does that mean anything? I don't know if that means anything. I'm also creating content on it, but the Switch has that convenience factor, right? So, you can play it on the go. I don't have a Steam Link. I would be interested to see if this looks just as good on a Steam Link or any type of PC handheld. If it looks just as good on a PC handheld, I'm a sucker for water. In any game when it looks really nice like that. So. But yeah, if it looks anywhere near this good on a handheld like that, then again, $40, all the DLC, it's far superior then, you know, in that regard. One of my goals for this year was to clear my backlog, and all I've done is add to it. I remember buying the hard copy for this game around Christmas. I can't remember the last time I bought a hard copy of anything. Since the second they announced digital video games, I have been in love with the idea of not needing to store anything anywhere else except virtually. And I understand all the arguments and the problems with that, because, you know, then there's the whole, you don't truly own it, it's in the cosmos, you know. If they take it offline, you'll never see it again. Blah, 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 blah. Whatever. You know? I don't care as long as I don't have to get up and put it inside a console. It's like convenience and things that make sense. And places like Steam that let you organize your own library and label it so that you can find things even faster, you know? I'm always going to be a shill for digitalness.
Zoom.
Yeah, I forgot about Keegan being a hardcore physical collector, so yeah, Keegan just turned off the stream. Didn't enjoy that little rant.
By the way,
Forgot, sorry. I mean, I understand and respect collectors. I collect. Do I still collect things? I collect things in video games. I don't actually collect things anymore. Do we think we'll get a Switch 2 announcement this month? That would be nice, right?
hey-o.
What, it just started. Yeah. Yeah.
What in way off to the west of here? Now, I'm not going to sugarcoat
Collects likes on YouTube
The
videos.
path.
Yeah, there you go.
Good lad.
I am collecting
Now,
the hope of getting enough subscribers to do this full time. That's what I'm collecting. Alright, we're gonna stop off here in the padlock. I don't think it lets us really do much here though. But again, you have the DLC included, which includes this area here. So when you capture monsters, they'll be here roaming the fields. Like your own personal little farm. But don't get too excited because you don't really do anything in this part. You just stare at them, you know. But the cool part comes when we unlock this nice little cabin here. Is he in there? That would have been hilarious if you could look through the window and we see Mr. Mole in there. I didn't even know you could do this part. I don't really look around here very often. This is very Wayne's World. But yeah, so eventually you're gonna come here and be able to do all sorts of extra fun activities that are now just part of the game, as they should be.
Hi there.
Hi there.
Do you want to have a go?
I really don't, but they're making me.
Let's do.
Alright, let's do it. She's so excited.
now it's time.
Game on! Alright, so this is the arena section. We can't actually do anything but sit back and hope that we win. So, let's see if we do. It's not really paying attention to our team much at all, so...
The handsome stranger
As a legit British person, these accents are very dodgy. Oh. That's kind of funny. Oh yeah, I forgot how quick the first arena is. It's that second arena, right, that always gives us trouble. If it wasn't so much of a pain to go back in and turn the timer off, I would turn the timer off so that you guys can see the full screen. I'll do it here in a second. Hold on.
incredible.
Let's get out of this arena first,
Let the third.
because nobody really needs the timer anymore. We're not doing a challenge run or anything. We're just kind of chilling. I constantly say game on, and it does come from Games World. No one's ever brought up the reference before, but I'm constantly referencing a lot of stuff from Wayne's World, actually. Excitement. Yeah, get excited. Let's turn that timer off. Where's the timer?
Sensational! From out of nowhere, the winner of category G is...
Everything is jumping around every time I go to click on it. Jerk game. Alright, right there it gave you the, I think you saw it on screen there. The,
Did you? Oh,
frame rate and
no.
everything it was running in. Yeah,
That's right. And that's why you have to let me stay.
I'm constantly full of random quotes that most people don't realize.
That's...
The mole hole is now available. And yeah, so this is like all the stuff that you would normally get, that you normally had to pay for in the Switch version as DLC, but you get it now, so you get, Coach Joe has separate challenges, you get these separate costumes, we can go and get special, what are these, hourly or something, from the Mimic chest, which is pretty good. Actually, like in a casual playthrough, it's incredibly useful stuff. We got this fun costume. I think this was most people's favorite costume in the regular playthrough. But my favorite costume is this one. I like running around as a baker because it's hilarious and makes no sense. This one, a lot of people really enjoyed this too. It's kind of angry. A lot of extra details in these things. Wow. These things are really popping. Hey, Cameo, good to see you, good to see you. How are you today? Oh yeah, and this is the more casual times. More laid back. But yeah, we gotta bake. What is everybody saying nowadays? Let it cook. Yeah, I'm gonna let it cook. I don't like new slang. Yeah, you just said it. Let him cook. Oh, the fun extra bonus chests that they added in the previous updates are here. Yes, we love monster manure. Very nice. Who needs stairs, right? Baker Mayfield. Oh, look at you with a football reference of a failed quarterback. Although I haven't watched football in a few years, so I don't know. Did he actually like recover? Oh yeah, we gotta go outside. Wait, yeah, let's go here first and see what the Mimic chest gives us, because I know there's a cooldown on it. Oh, that's his armor from the DS version? That's pretty cool. So yeah, we talk to this guy. Tell you all about this. However, once you've taken the precious prize, it'll take a little time before you can come back for more. You can find items inside on the list. You're welcome to have a gander. Once you've acquired every last item on the list, it will be refreshed with a whole new set of prizes taken. Okay, so network guidelines. What? Do you agree to these terms? Do I have to? I don't know. What's happening? Are you kidding me? Oh, that's classic PC stuff too. It kicks you out because you have to agree to a privacy notice on the internet? What is this? Oh, was that just like a reference place for you to read it, maybe? Maybe that's what that was. I don't know. You don't get that in councils. Alright, so we get to open that up and we get some meaty treats. So now we can come back in a little while and there'll be more stuff for us. Right, I think, does it tell us a time? Oh, yeah, okay, and there you go. I never even paid attention to this before, but there's your list of everything that you're going to get every time you come back in order. So obviously you want to make sure you're coming back pretty often so you can get that metal slime card. That's really good XP. The seasoning pouches too can be very, very helpful in the base playthrough so that you can change the season to specifically catch monsters. That'll be really helpful. Beastie Bites, really good food. Magic Seeds improving magic stats, and Skill Seeds leveling people up by 10 points, which is really good, and a Bumper Ball. That's not a Super Bumper Ball, though. It's a regular one. Bizarro. He has unfailed. He took the Broncos to the playoffs last year, got paid this offseason, picked up right where he left off 1 week. Wow, okay, well that's awesome. Good for him. Always kind of liked him. Almost 300 yards, 4 touchdowns, 0. Are you a Bucks fan or just a Baker fan? My little brother was really obsessed with him. So yeah, Coach Joe has all these fun little challenges that you can do. And they are legit challenges because you can only do what he is telling you to do. So you can only use... Monsters have ranks, so you can only use an F rank monster. You can only use slimes. You can only use beasts. You get the point. And the cool thing is if you do this during your playthrough, you're going to get actual accessories that are going to help you out during your playthrough. So that can be a nice little benefit. And then you have the best part of the whole thing. You got the giant funky mole. Thank you, Lucy. Yes. Please remember to hit the like button. Be much appreciated. Dunny Mole. Can't you dig? Any monster that you encounter and recruit in the world will then be banished to this mole hole where you can then go in and recruit over and over and over again to your heart's content. And they will come in a variety of different sizes too when they're down here, which is nice. So that can help you out. Like, this is our starter. Oh, look at how much bigger he is now. Luca, I don't know if you're still watching, but I mean, you're laughing at how derpy these guys are. Look at how derpy they look when they're ginormous. So. Let's see if there's any other details down here I never got to notice before, because you don't really come down here to look at stuff. Pretty water. Anyway, we're not going to bother recruiting anybody right now. Bears fan with a soft spot for Bucks. Nice. That's got to be rough being a Bears fan, though, right? They're always breaking your hearts, I'm sure. Alright, well, I've delayed long enough. I guess let's go back to the arena that normally slaps the crap out of us. It's Time for the reality check, folks.
Do you want... I...
So yeah, it would have been nice if they would have done a little bit adjusting here,
Now on with
you
the
know, so that we could have skipped these arenas since they have no point really past a certain part of the story. Oh, you're right though. I forgot to turn him to healer though. I didn't even think. Wow. Jesus, some of the animations of these guys now in this fast mode is just ridiculous. Is fast mode too fast on the PC? Alright, fast mode's turned off now. It does feel really slow now. But we got to see the bunny's tail twitch again, and that's always fun.
The silent stunner
Again, sorry if this is your first time seeing the game and I'm skipping all the cutscenes, but I can't stand the cutscenes anymore. I've played so many hours of this game, I'm not gonna sit through cutscenes. Slow mode is too slow. Yeah, there needs to be an in-between mode, right? Look at how slow mode is. It's like we're in slow motion. And then watch the drastic uptake when I go like this. Ridiculous. Except for the enemies that actually have slow attacks, and then it makes sense. Okay. Cameo coming in saying the same thing as Luca. Those are painful British accents, yeah. That's funny to hear. Well, no, I mean, I guess it's not like they had to go out and find actual British voice actors, so...
But here's our man. Cool. Let the third and final...
They just had actual, just regular voice actors doing bad British accents, is what you're saying, though. Yeah. The main character, it's one of those games too where the main character doesn't ever talk, so I think he had the most brilliant performance in his voice acting. See what I did there? We're gonna have a classic time where we lose to the snake. Come on. We got enough people alive. Maybe we'll be okay. It's always good when he poisons instead of double attacks. Yeah, because then we'll get to see a new environment, too. I kind of love this slime just headbutting the snake and then watching his head whip back, too. Alright, well, at least we got through that without an issue.
I can't believe it!
I'm sorry, maybe I shouldn't skip the British accents.
I'm not kidding. So, fancy going and finding out for yourself?
He's not kitten. You get it?
Music!
I can't help but skip the cutscenes, I'm sorry. It's like a reflex, because I'm just so used to challenge running. I wonder if I can work that into my regular vocabulary. I'm not kidding. You ever try to work a new word into your vocabulary? Like, I'm not talking about this new weird slang stuff. Let 'em cook. But I'm talking about like a word that you hear that you're all excited about, and you're like, oh, this is a really cool word. I should try to use this more often. It never works.
Oh, my prince.
Wait,
That's a relief. By the way, Travelite comes in other varieties. With the right kind, we could visit all sorts of places in Naderia. Back in Rose Hill, I didn't venture outside my room just as you asked. So I was thinking...
just letting it play to see how painful it is for you other Brits.
In Naderia now, where I'm safe from humans, maybe I could join you on your adventures here.
Tell her no.
Hooray! I'm so pleased. Thank you ever so much.
Bye-bye. There we go. New environment. The clouds are moving. Again, maybe these are just things I never noticed before too, but I also feel like, I mean, clearly it's a drastic improvement. Yeah, this is the zombie zone. Although I guess it doesn't stay this dark forever. It's just always like this when you first get here. Actually, don't we need a skeleton for something? I feel like he's a good, well, we need to do fights anyways, because I forgot we gotta be at least like level 10.
Now!
Yeah, it was worth a shot. Oh, you know what I forgot to activate too, so... You know, you get these things when... Did we only get regular bumper balls? I thought we had super bumper balls. Hey, interesting. They didn't give us as much stuff. Right? Oh no, that's 25 turns. Okay, never mind. I think that's right. I mean, I thought I remember there being 2 categories of bumper balls. But I mean, we'll take that one. So yeah, what a bumper ball does is it will give us a lot more XP, so you can get leveled up faster, because you kind of want to be, at minimal, you want to be level 9 to take on this next mandatory arena to progress the story. But I mean, if you want to enjoy the game and recruit and explore the zones for all the collectibles and everything, then, you know, you can activate the bumper ball and you can overlevel to like level 15 or something and dominate. I don't really spend a lot of time staring at these trees because I'm so used to just auto-assigning everything, but you can read them all. They are going to give you, you know, basic starting abilities based on how many points you get into them, and we're going to get to the fusing here pretty soon. Synthesizing, so where you're able to make a lot stronger monsters, and you'll get more. I'm still getting reused to the buttons that I want to be used to. You'll get better and more points based on how often you recycle the monster. Good news is, a lot of times when you have games like this and there's rain or particle effects, it tends to slow down or have frame drops, but I'm not noticing any issues here. This game never existed. I would have never found Crispy. Oh, wow, yeah. Yeah, this was the game that kind of really got the channel going. So as much as I'm burnt out of it, I still obviously love it, and it's probably my most played game of all time. It's definitely the game with the most content on the channel. So again, if you're new here, and you have any questions about the game, and you need any help, there's a full playthrough. I don't think I linked the playthrough below, but you'll be able to find it very easily. Everything on my channel is organized in playlists, so you can easily find things. So there's a full playthrough of the game. There's tips and tricks videos. There's challenge run guides. There's dungeon guides if you get stuck in any of the dungeon puzzles, because believe me, there's some dungeon puzzles. Some good like starting tips for first synthesis. I think one of my most popular videos is how to get an A rank monster really quickly. These guys, in every single level, you're going to see one of these huge dudes walking around. Do not mess with these guys at first, because they will one-shot you. They have way too much health, but they are going to be kind of unique to the zone, and eventually, when you can take them on, you're not able to scout them, but you'll have a chance of them wanting to join your party if you beat them enough times. So you want to get a little bit buffer before you try to take them on. Wait, where did he go? There he is. Hey, Rain Wolf, good to see ya. How are ya? I am on a legit budget. Should I get this Dragon Quest monsters or Metamorph something? I shall let you know based on me not knowing what that game is. I don't even know how to say it. But there you go. Keegan knows what that game is. I don't know anything about that game. What type of game is it? Is it anywhere along the lines of this? Because if it's a creature collector or creature battler, I would be pretty into it myself. Metamorph is a form of Atlas. Same game as Persona. Oh, a Persona-like. Yeah, I mean that would kind of be, though, more like two different styles of games, right? This game is more an E for everyone, right? It's very cutesy and fun. Although, surprisingly, if you read the Steam page, at the very bottom, it always tells you, like, if the developers are warning you about the ratings and whatnot. Steam claims that there is nudity in this game. I have played a lot of hours of this game, and I don't remember any partial nudity in this game at all, but supposedly Steam is recommending that you need to watch out for partial nudity and some mature content topics in this game. I don't know what they're talking about, but I don't think they can just put whatever they want down there, because they claim the developers said it. So I have no idea what they're talking about. Yeah, yeah. The monsters. Some of the monsters are a little scandalous, maybe. The succubus we fight at one point might be a little on the naughtier side, but I mean, what are we talking about? Like, I have no idea. But the point I was trying to make there was, yeah, this game is, you know, more meant for like a more chill, laid back. I mean, there's strategy involved. You really want to get into it, but it's not a complicated game. It does have a lot of content, but it's very cutesy, right? I haven't seen this Metamorphosis game, but if you're saying it's on par with a Persona, those are very adult games and very adult topics. And it just kind of you got to go with the mood that you're more attuned to, you know. And then as I spend on a game budget on Black Myth and Space Marine 2, plus East and Manic Summer in October. Oh, okay. I didn't know there was a new Romancing Saga. I've always wanted to play one of those games too. Yeah, the slimes are nude, yeah. Did you ever play Enchanted Arms? I love that game. You collect golems. Oh, I forgot about Crystal Linda. I haven't seen Crystal Linda in so long in this game. I don't remember her being very scandalous, right? Wasn't she? I thought she was fully clothed, right? Or am I misremembering her? She is like the only monster in the game that is like fully humanized to the point where you forget she's considered a monster. And no, Rain, I've never played Enchanted Arms. It does sound very familiar though. I like any game where I'm collecting or where I'm doing turn-based battles. Turn-based is my jam. I like turn-based because you can kind of relax a little bit. Oh, you're right. Yeah, it's more of a bodysuit. I was picturing a cape and a flowing dress.
So, how were the monsters?
Does somebody have a flowing dress in the game? I can't remember now.
The denizens.
I mean, our companion there is wearing a skirt. It's like a dress, you know? Like, is that too scandalous that they have to recommend that you watch out? I don't know. But yeah, okay, so a bodysuit. Maybe, I don't know. That could be the only thing, though, because everything else in this game is so...
Do you want to enter?
You know, cutesy. Oh yeah, I told you, I gotta wear the chef gear. Gotta wear the chef gear. I love auto battle RPGs, I love challenging games. Souls-like, but I also love to just chill with an auto battle. Yeah, that's what I've always loved about this game. The collecting and recruiting aspect, and then later on the synthesizing and combining to make like all these cool combinations and wild new monsters and stuff. There's a lot of really fun stuff in this game that you can do. And then you just sit back and let your creations take control. You can get really in depth. Like, there is a full auto battle, especially in these arenas, you more than likely use them. But you can go real crazy here. Like, you can set tactics here. So we want this guy to support our allies because he mainly... Oh no, we want him to focus on healing. Stop talking over me, announcer man. Because he has a healing skill, right? So we know he's got a healing skill, so we want to make him focus on healing. If you want to get really crazy, a lot of times the game, again, not overly complicated, so Show No Mercy is kind of what you want everything else on, but like you will have some guys that will like buff your other people, some skills that buff them, so maybe you want to set somebody to support your allies, or maybe you want to set, if you're trying to recruit specifically and not finish them off, weaken an enemy is pretty good, and then don't use magic. I don't know when you would ever use that unless you're doing some sort of weird challenge run. Which we never even experimented with that option because just why would you do that? Don't do that. just don't. But yeah, and then there's even a more detailed menu than this where you can I have to be out of the arena to show you, but let's get through the arena first. That's that's my character's voice, is that stupid announcer.
The winner of the first bout. The second matchup is
Are you the
about
same
to
Crispy
commence. On
who
your
used to
marks,
do
get set,
the
go.
news stuff? Or is that a different Crispy? No, I've never done a news video. I've always thought about doing a random news video show, but after Keegan gave me a algorithm 101 lesson last night, I feel like I probably shouldn't venture too far off the content I'm known for. So. Yeah, it would be more friendly news, or it would be like silly random news. It definitely wouldn't be real world news because oh, the news is depressing. So depressing. Nope. Wait, you just said a trigger word. You said visions of mana. Keegan. Keegan. Keegan Shu is another content creator, by the way, and is in love with Visions of Mana. Yeah. Should check out Keegan's channel. And then any thoughts or any questions about Visions of Mana, you should talk to Keegan about. The crispy news, yeah. I do have multiple ideas for multiple different types of content.
Oi, oi, oi. There you have it.
But it's not anything
The final matchup is a. This is it.
I'm gonna experiment with right now. Again, big plans coming in the future, especially after getting over that 500 mark. And then we start getting monetized and getting more recognized, and things can start shaping multiple ways, you know? I'm very obsessed with creating theme songs and musical content right now, though, so yes. I really did mean to get around to playing Visions of Mana, but I just knew with it being a legit JRPG, I was not gonna have time for it. Mostly just been doing the cozy life sims lately. Actually, Luca and Lucy specifically, I've got a new cozy life sim that I'm afraid to show off because it might get us all addicted. I'm still gonna show it off. Just, it's gonna be a surprise win.
There we have it. The category G winner is none.
Visions of Mana demo is like out. I played it nonstop for like 100 hours. Wow. Kid you not, that's a cute cow still tugging in my head. That's good. That's good. It is such a great song. I had a lot of fun making that video, making that song. I love that song. I'm too focused on Fields of Mysteria in Castlevania. Yeah, I want the next update of Fields of Mysteria to come out already. And we will be going back to it. We're going to be starting year 2 of it when things slow down a little bit. Do we have to go anywhere else? I forgot. Oh no, we can leave. Okay. We'll be starting year 2 of it pretty soon, and we'll be doing a lot more with it because I love that game. It's so good. Have you seen the new NPC rumored to be coming to Fields of Mystery? No, there's a new NPC, like a new townsperson or something, right? Is that what you mean? And yeah, Visions of Mana has a unique art style, and the cat guy is my favorite character. I'm also sad about Visions of Mana too. I mean, obviously you guys all know what happened with that the studio is getting shut down. So for how amazing the game turned out, sadly we won't get another one. Not unless all those people that got fired will get to move on and make a new one. Make a new studio, you know. But that's what kind of sucks too, because like a game like Unicorn Overlord was so good, so much fun, phenomenal, right? But they didn't expect that game to take off and blow up like it did. So they weren't working on a new Unicorn Overlord. So we're not going to see a sequel to Unicorn Overlord for like, yeah, I don't know, 3, 4, 5, 6 years. Like, it's ridiculous. So
What do you reckon?
it's hard when you really love
Now then.
games like that made by these studios that have such passions, and then like they either don't have enough faith in their game, their backers don't have enough faith in the game, or the studios get shut down. That's another reason why I say let's promote indie developers, because they're still actively working and making great things, you know. So a couple of characters, I can see if I can find the video. Yeah, the studio did get shut down. Well, Crispy Square Onyx outsourced it. It's not a big deal for Square. Yeah, stupid Square. Vanillaware doesn't make sequels, though. Yeah, that's the other problem with Unicorn Overlord, right? And they just kind of bust out a game and move on, sadly. But man, I loved Unicorn Overlord. It was such a good game. Well, low sales are what's bad for Mana series, and I'm sad. We'll see a whole different genre of the game next time. True, but I think they said they had a lot of ideas for... Oh, yeah, I'm sure there was people on that team that had faith, but they were told they couldn't pursue it, and again, they didn't expect it to blow up. No one thought that game was going to be what it ended up being. Just really sad. And how's it going today, Zero? Good to see you. Good to see you. Oh, you made a skit about the PS5 Pro today? Oh, it's got to be good. We'll definitely check that out afterwards. And anybody, there's a link to Keegan up in chat, by the way. And anytime you hit ! Keegan Shoe, you can go check it out as well. I also put out another video today myself, if you guys want to check out the very fun... If you're looking for a good platforming budget title, it's called Crossy Road Castle, and it's 4-player co-op, online, crossplay, available on everything, collectathon. It's addicting, it's great. It's a good game. I just ruined my own little quick play, but hey, there's timestamps. You can jump around and look at it. I think that's linked in the description below too as well. I linked a ton of stuff in the description of this video. Oh, interesting, to be honest. To be honest, I'd like to see a new Dragon's Crown. I've heard of that game, I've never played that one. It's been a minute. Yeah, I've been good. Yeah, it's been a while since we've seen you here, Zero. Don't know. I don't remember. Do you only like the Dragon Quest content? Because then you're gonna be sad. Because I don't intend on making this a regular series again anytime soon. Although, I think I've already said it multiple times, but I will be doing another full speedrun of this game for what I'm assuming will be the new leaderboards, because I'm assuming they'll count this as its own genre, so Dragon Quest Monsters PC version get on the leaderboards. And at the end of October I'm on vacation, and after the last full speedrun of this game I needed a whole day to recover afterwards. So I definitely need to be on a vacation to do a full one-setting speedrun of this game, even though it's not meant to be that long if you play it the correct way. But I don't like to do things the correct way, so my version of the speedrun was a slime-only speedrun, and it should have been just around 7 hours, and instead I had a bunch of bad luck at the end of the run, and it got botched to 9.5 hours, and made me so angry. So angry. Did we level up again? I think we did. How many times have you beaten this game? Way too many times! Again, like, there's so much content on this channel. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. Rain, I meant to show you more of the in-depthness that you can do with this game. What was that other menu? Set instructions. So instructions are fun too, because you can tell them, like, if you got a really good ability, like, I only want this dude to, I don't want this guy to ever do a base attack. I turn off all his attacks, all his buffs, and now he will only heal. He will do nothing else. I mean, I think if he runs out of mana, he might still headbutt people, but, or if somebody's got like a really good attack that you want him to use it more often, you can set that. So there is strategy in this game. It's not overly in depth, but again, like from before when you were asking about, you know, the differences between this and that Metamorphosis game or whatever, like this is just another little thing this game has to offer. And I don't have enough monsters right now to really show off the synthesis. We'll try to grab a few more right here in a second. Hopefully. This game does look beautiful though. Like, they did a really good job graphically. They just didn't care about doing anything else to it, because no improved loading times, no speedrun mode, so that we don't ever have to sit through cutscenes. Like, I don't know, nobody's gonna go back in and put that in, but you know, that would have been what I wanted. By the way, have you ever finished Dragon Dogmas 2? No, I never went back to it. I never went back to it. I do this all the time. You would not believe how many games I bought and have just never played. I have a real problem. Like, we're talking about collecting things. I collect games that I don't play. So, and not even in the Keegan Shu collector on the shelf way. I collect digital games that I install onto my system or my PC, don't get around to playing them, and then delete them and forget entirely that I own them. So, when Owen is a member of the community, when Owen mentioned a while ago while we were doing the Moonstone Island series that he was playing Core Keeper, I was like, you know, I've heard of that game. I think I might own it, but I don't remember. And then turns out I've owned it since early access on the PC the entire time and had no idea, and only had gotten excited about it because it was being released on Xbox Game Pass. I cannot tell you how many games. Well, I can give you an estimate. Everybody brace yourself. for a second here. I've started doing these random little story times during every stream. Keegan really enjoyed the one yesterday, where I explained that I found out there was a difference between avocados and guacamole. We're not going to get into that, though. If you want to hear that story, no, it was stupid. But, so, on the Xbox, alright, I've had the Xbox series of consoles forever. It's my, you know, my go-to console. So I've had it since all the way back in the 360, and you have the option a lot of times on these ones where they'll have games that are backwards compatible. So keep in mind that this number I'm going to say will include how many games I have also accumulated from back in the 360 era as well. Okay, so it doesn't sound that completely absurd. It's still going to be a little absurd. When you look at your games, your game library on Xbox, it'll tell you how many games total that you own that you can go back in and like re-download. And these are just the ones that you can go back and re-download. I have a total of 978 games on my Xbox account. I can tell you, I don't think I've played all 978 games. Pretty positive I haven't. But that's how many it says I have. And yeah, I mean, if you think about it, like, I've been playing the consoles, you know, for over 10 years, right? So over 10 years, that's not that completely absurd of a number, but that's not a number that's completely normal by other people's standards as well, right? And then I can't even tell you my Steam library number because I don't remember, because I've deleted so many games off of Steam, and I've had Steam for almost as long, so Steam is probably up in the 500s. And you hate Xbox. I was console banned 15 year. Wait. I was console banned 15-year account, over 300 games, just because I went a little over a refund policy. Look up Australia, even over 2 hours and 14 days and you're still under a refund penalty. Wow, I'm sorry, Rain. That's terrible. Yeah, no, I would hold a grudge too then if I lost that many things attached to my account. Jeez. Oh, I just went wiki hunting. I think I might have found the reason for the partial nudity warning. Oh yeah, what's that? You'll probably have to type it. I don't think I have the ability to allow links or anything in the chat.
Now.
You can try, but I don't think I can. I was able to allow links on Twitch, but I haven't turned Twitch back on since I kept getting all the spam bots during Fields of Mysteria. So incredibly annoying. Yeah, I definitely have. Yeah, that's a low estimate, I think, Keegan. 1,500 games, that's a low estimate. And you know what? They're all digital. They're all digital. And yeah, the joke about the guacamole and avocado story was I ordered from DoorDash, and I got this like Asian fusion bowl, and I was all excited to get guacamole because I can't eat a lot of sauces being gluten-free and everything, so you're never sure what these companies and places are putting in their sauces. So you go with something more natural, like an avocado, or like guacamole. So I'm like all excited because I'm gonna get this Asian fusion bowl, and I'm gonna get some guacamole, this nice green paste that's gonna act as my sauce. And then I get it, and there's no guacamole, and I'm like, where's all this good green goodness? What happened? And what's this weird green egg looking thing? What is this? And it doesn't have much of a taste, and I'm like, whatever, I'll eat it. I don't care. Yeah, it turns out pretty much every single time I've had guacamole, it's already been made, you know? So I didn't realize the difference when I was ordering it. And then the worst part of it was that I paid for the avocado as a premium topping. I paid for the $2 extra for a tiny little avocado. And it wasn't even what I wanted. I thought I was getting guacamole. So that was fun. Wait, one of the monsters has a banana hammock. Are you kidding me? I don't remember that. Looks like his costume was designed by Karina from Dwarfy, and I'm not exactly sure what that is, but okay. So there's a, you're saying, is he like a wrestler dude? Is there like a wrestler dude with a banana hammock? That sounds sort of familiar. Yeah, if you're talking about the food story, Zero, no, they had all these, you know, different toppings and everything, and then there was 2 options for premium toppings. And one was pineapple and one was avocado. So now I wonder what the premium pineapple topping would have been. If I got a whole avocado for paying extra, do I get an entire pineapple for paying extra? Because then that's a pretty good deal, right? Pineapples are huge, man. Actually, the pineapple does sound pretty good now with the combination of stuff I got. Just get this Asian fusion bowl with this rice and steak, and then a giant full pineapple sitting on top.
Yeah.
I've been like consciously and subconsciously trying to remember to recruit things so that I can show off the synthesis, and then I think that's the first one that actually didn't. You guys remember on the Nintendo Switch version how when the wind went by, like we didn't even see it? We like legit just saw wind there. That was cool. Humanoid, gladiator, wrestler kind of look. Yeah, then I think I know who we're talking about. Wow. That's pretty funny though. Probably him and Crystal Linda then, yeah, because like Lucy said, and Crystal Linda being in the bodysuit can be a little revealing. Alright, Luca, you have a good night, sleep well, and thanks for being here, as always, much appreciated. You should come back tomorrow for the show with Keegan Chu. We're going to be doing some more Core Keeper. It's going to be good times. Sneaky! Sneaky makes an appearance. How have you been, Sneaky? Good to see ya, good to see ya. How are the loading screens so far? No lag. The loading screens, we did a test at the very beginning of the stream, and in comparison, yeah, sadly, there's not much going on. It feels like they did not improve the loading times much at all, but clearly they did a lot with graphics, with frame rates. The battles are nuts. Like, the battles feel broken how fast they feel. Like, it's almost jarring. I mean, it was jarring when we first started. What's up, Lawmaker? How you doing today? How you doing? So, yeah, so sadly no improvement on the loading, which was the only thing we really asked for. yeah, the battle loading times feel incredibly fast. Like as we were saying, the menus feel ridiculously fast. I'd really like to see somebody like Eric's do a run. I don't know. Eric's has been doing really good with all of his retro remix games that I don't know if he's gonna come back to this, but if he comes back to this, I'd be really interested to see his opinion on if it feels a lot faster, because to me, not playing in so long, everything feels really jarring. The menus feel really fast, and everything looks really good. But the initial like loading times between cutscenes and stuff, that appears to have no difference. Like it's still the same slow, sit there forever. I mean, we're on PC. It should be instantaneous. Like this game is a 5 gig download. There's not much here, you know? Like what's going on? What's going on? Yeah. Why are we seeing black screens? Like we shouldn't see these screens. Man, we're on PC. Come on. Come on. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like since the menus are so much faster, maybe a speedrun would legit be faster then. Yeah, no lag while walking around so far. Switch struggled on environments. Yeah, especially with, like you said, like outside, with all the craziness happening outside right now, with the lava flowing down and everything, that would cause a lot of, like, hitching and lag and everything, and this is just, like, this is nothing. I did want to try to grab one of these dudes. Are we too powerful, though, that we kill them in one? If everybody focuses on them, they will. Now we might not get him now because 30, yeah. And now they're angry. Yeah, again, if this is your first time checking it out, when they get angry like that, you can no longer recruit them. So you have to just continue battling. There is other recruitment options, like you can give them food, and then sometimes if you gave them enough food and they were happy afterwards, they'll join you after the battle, even if they were angry during the battle. So that's kind of a nice feature. The black screens are very brutal, yeah. I haven't played in so long. Are you running faster? It feels like you're moving 10% faster or so. Or maybe it's a solid frame rate making it look fast. That's what I think it is. I think it's just everything feels faster, but I don't think it is because of the loading screens. It's gotta be slightly faster because of how quick the menus are. It really does. And the very cool thing is that all the controls are 100% customizable, which is very nice. And as you can see, I am not used to my own control settings. Where is it? So yeah, you got this, you got your resolution. I'm running at the highest settings here. My frame rate, I believe, is running at my monitor standards, which is 60 right now. Even though I think this monitor only goes to 60. I have a 120 monitor, but that's the ultra wide, and it's really hard to play and stream games on the ultra wide, so I just don't. So while it doesn't say the max frame rate, I believe we're capped at 60 right now, from what we can tell. And then you have all these crazy options, and it's set to my monitor standards, which is 3440, 1440, I believe it keeps saying when it pops up, or maybe it was 2160, I can't remember. But you do have window and borderless options as well, which is pretty nice. They left off online battles, right? Yeah, there's no legit PvP battling. There is which we haven't actually looked at yet. When we go back to the tower, we'll look. There's you remember the system where you could go in and do the 30 battles in a row and see how far you can get? And that was pretty exciting, especially in the Let's Play series when I got that first 30 win. Was so awesome. I felt like I had the greatest team ever. I believe that is still in the game because you were getting all sorts of, you know, cool rewards from just playing that. And actually, after you played it a certain amount of times, I swear that was where they gave me a really rare monster out of nowhere too, was because I was consistently doing that. It's in one of my Let's Plays of the game. I just can't remember 100% what triggered it, but I was almost positive it was that. We can check that right after we smack Bernie in the face here. Oh yeah, I just found it on the store page, the network online battle mode from the console versions where players could battle in real time is not included. Tester might and quickfire, that's what it's called. It's called quickfire, yeah. And
I'm not about to let you two.
I liked the quickfire, again, because you're getting rewards from it still, and it's fun. And yeah, it's player data, so it's still entertaining. Bernie. Bernie, the greatest boss in the game. You gotta love Bernie. Oh, you know what? Maybe he didn't stay on healing because I set it as a tactic during battle? Oh no, he's still doing healing, okay. Oh, I haven't been paying attention. I've been talking mostly because my brain is on autoplay because of how much I've played this game. I did Jerk Dragon #1 go. Oh yeah, the snake? Yeah, we beat him first try with just... Haven't switched out the team or done anything special, just kind of been talking to chat mostly and just clicking the buttons. So this is the team we've had from the start, and this is the team that beat Poison Snake in one try at level 10. I think we're... No, that was before, that was the first arena. Technically second, but yeah, we were level 5 as normal, so yeah, it wasn't too bad. Yeah, right, specifically because I wasn't speedrunning is why everything's been going so well. Besides the issues I was having right before stream. I'm very particular about being on time and potent about things. I'm never late to work, and I never want to be late to stream, and I think I was exactly on time, or maybe slightly a minute late, because all of a sudden out of nowhere, the game decided that it was gonna teleport to a different monitor, and I couldn't figure out how to get it back on this monitor. And it was literally like 2 minutes before stream, so I had to scramble. It was very annoying. I was gonna say, I did talk to that little kid, right? Okay. I couldn't remember, actually. I couldn't remember.
Without your
That guy has the weirdest voice actor. So silly. We're getting new achievements.
Zoom.
Yeah, you have not bothered with that either. Yeah, let's talk to the quickfire.
Hey, babe.
Give you access to very exclusive retail experience. Best for superstar. No time like the present. What do you want to do?
How you doing?
Can fight monster wranglers from other worlds or pursue or the online shop. Okay, so there's the quickfire contest. I don't even know what the online shop would have right now either, but I'm not going to click it because it's going to take us to the Steam page. Quickfire contest. Your party fights against those other monster wranglers in battles that play out automatically. There are 30 contestants in total, and battles take place one after another in quick succession. The pool of opponents changes once each day. Finish the contest with enough victories, and you could be in line to win items, monsters, or other prizes. And so... didn't even realize this too, because I hadn't clicked on this during any of our challenge runs. But I think that's keeping track of your total battles won period in this playthrough, right? That's kind of cool. And there's our actual in-game playtime. Successful show of force. I don't know what dictates that. Okay, yeah, that's how you do your monster lineup. So we're just gonna hit begin match. I wonder... I wonder what people have in here right now. Win! Win! We are dominating! Aww. I love how just like everybody must have just started this and they did what we're doing right now. They just clicked on it for the first time, threw their dudes in there. Oh, there was somebody with a metal king. There we go. Alright, there's some legit guys right there. Holy crap. That's... yeah. They got y'all excited. Like, hey, you're dominating. And now you're like seeing the real people that have no life this game since it launched at noon today. What is happening? This is the quickfire mode that you want to try to play pretty often because you can actually get really good rewards from it sometimes. Yeah, there we go. The Japanese results right there. So like, look at all these seeds that we just got, and that was from having a bad run. We only won 9 times, and we got all those seeds that will help level our characters. So that's pretty cool. Yeah. I mean, there are some hardcore people that play these games, right? Even though they probably already no-lifed it on Switch. Like, look at the HP of these guys. Like, that guy, that cactus guy, I think is a synthesis only guy. These aren't even like meta monsters either. These are just like, let's find the dudes that are ultra high HP, really is what it looks like. Somebody has the boss troll. I mean, look at that. This dude has the boss troll in his team already. What is that about? This war tortoise. I don't even think I ever used that guy before. Tortoise. Tortoise? I call him a tortoise. Jester slime. That's fun. This sword guy. Look at the HP on this dude. It doesn't let you see their level, does it? No, because they got to be a really high level to be that. Ewicorn is fantabulous, and that takes a lot of synthesizing. Balhib, I think he takes a lot of synthesizing as well. The Luna Eye is just from playing through the story. I think so is Blizzy Body, or you can get him pretty easily like that way. Robin Odd, that's an egg exclusive monster. Already way leveled up in this dude's party. These don't even have the Japanese writing, too, so these aren't even Japanese players, these ones right here. Yeah, these are wild, wild monsters to have in the first 5 hours of the release.
Thanks, babe.
But hey, something to make sure you jump into every now and then. Because you can get some good stuff out of there sometimes. When I was playing this, I know Light Vision's a mana. Yeah. Turn into Rose Hill. Yeah, if we were legit speedrunning though, we probably could have gotten to the end of all these first areas, but been stopping and looking around a lot. Speedrun to upper echelon, you can catch some of those straight up and catch the fodder to make some... Yeah. That's probably why. But they, I mean, still, incredibly fast. For day one after a few hours.
Good to see.
Want to platinum visions of mana, but I don't have enough time to try. What can we make? Ooh, yeah. I love the scallop slime. We're gonna make a scallop slime here. Yeah, splash aficionado. Thank you very much. Here's the synthesis system. If you've never seen it before, you just take some guys, you smack them together. We got a shiny right off the bat too. Look at that. Mouse being's all sprightly. It means that you've acquired a particularly powerful new ally, even though he is the tiniest scallop of all time. Yeah, love the scallop, yeah. What is he, size 3, yeah, it doesn't get much smaller than that. He got a boost to MP, though, which is pretty amazing, right? And keep seeing the sizes and all that, right? Yeah, I see the size. Yeah, it's ridiculous how tiny he is. But I wasn't paying attention to that. I was just synthesizing the synthesize, you know, so... Oh, let's get some hammy in here, too. Let's get some hammy in here. Shallow breather, what? Forgot about the best skill line in the game. Oh, shiny right off the bat again. Look at this. Double shiny back to back. Double shiny time. He got a wisdom boost, which is pretty good as well. And he needs all the wisdom he can get since he eats mana like it's his job.
Come again.
I just like jumped in that guy's face. It's funny. I did not mean to hit 8, but that's okay. Because it doesn't even matter. Well, I played this game for like 50 hours and only got one shiny. Well, also, when was the last time you played it too? Because they, in one of the updates, they increased the possibility of getting shinies from synthesis, so. Because it did used to not happen very often. If you played it way back at launch, then yeah, you probably had a hard time. I think we're gonna get slapped here because now I just went to the highest area that we can be with 2 level 1s, but we still do have a healer at least. So. Yeah, they did so many quality of life upgrades since the start. Like, if you hadn't played since launch, and you go turn on your Switch copy of it right now, it will feel drastically different. It won't look this pretty. but you'll notice a lot of massive improvements that you wish would have been there from the beginning of the game. So yeah, I'm not trying to tell you have to go buy this again right now on PC if you've still got one laying around, but if you haven't played since launch, you're missing some good stuff right now. But overall, I definitely would recommend picking this up on PC. Highly recommend picking it up on PC if you've never played it before, because it's a phenomenal, phenomenal game. Lots to do, hours and hours of content. If you already had it on Switch, maybe you only played it through it once. Maybe you didn't get everything you wanted to get done. Maybe you played it for thousands of hours. I don't know. Either way, I mean, I can recommend rebuying it on the PC. I think it's worth it. You don't need it if you already have it on Switch. They didn't do anything that special except make it look nicer, so if you're all about graphics and obviously the speed of the menus. But for somebody that's put a ridiculous amount of hours into this game, playing it here on the PC does feel refreshing, and I do enjoy it again a little bit more. You're gonna be so mad if I get any of these egg exclusives right now. I'm not gonna get to the egg point right now. We're not going that much longer. Yeah, right. I wish Square would pay me. That would be great. I keep forgetting this is a Square game. Even though, you know, I've seen the title screen a million times. You crazy cannoli slimes. I love slimes, but I hate you. Yeah, you gave up well before you got that that guy, right? Sneaky. You still never got that guy.
So what do you think? Right, you understood. Come on, you two.
Made it big for Square to bother paying him. That would be cool, right? Yeah, I would. Oh man, if I could get, I love getting the smaller developers to notice me. But yeah, if I could ever get a AAA developer to notice me, holy crap, I would be over the moon. Again, it's been a minute, so I forgot all about the breeders here. So I didn't even bother with the breeders. I don't know how often we're gonna play this, so like I wonder, like, should we get... No, you don't have good enough talents. Nah, we'll leave it for now. Yeah, I never got him. I finally gave up hundreds of eggs. Well, Square wants you to buy it again on PC and try again, and then you'll get them first try. Your very first egg, you'll get them. No, don't do that. But man, it feels so much nicer playing it with controls that I like better. People that enjoy keyboard and mouse, you know, you can play it with keyboard and... Wow, he put everybody to sleep. Dang. Yeah, if you really enjoy keyboard and mouse, I'm sure it feels fine with keyboard and mouse, because a lot of the game is either autoplay or clicking on things, so it might even be a game I could handle with keyboard and mouse. I'm not going to, but I could. Yeah. Biggest letdown, that they didn't bother trying to improve load times. It's just an upscale, not a remaster. It's probably running the way they always intended it to run. It's just when it got Switch exclusivity, it had to get dumbed down. Is what I'm guessing. That's what I'm guessing. None of these guys are meant to be here right now because we are not doing any damage. These guys are too low a level. Weird dance. We gotta go get fodder is what we need to reset these guys. It was strange that it was on a Switch exclusive. Switch is a pretty weak console. It was very strange considering Square is notoriously in Sony's pocket. So very bizarre that it didn't even at least come to PlayStation. And then at least nowadays, if it comes to PlayStation, that means it's coming to PC. So I could have had it on PC all along. As much as I don't like Sony as a company, still wouldn't mind having a PlayStation if, you know, one just appeared here somehow. Definitely not gonna buy a PlayStation. Definitely not buy a PS5 Pro. Those guys are out of their minds. Cannot believe that. I really hope everybody boycotts that console, because anybody that buys it is just encouraging companies to start jacking up prices of consoles beyond regular people's means. It's just the most absurd thing ever. And then even more absurd when you really do the research and realize that the PS5 Pro is going to launch with only like one actual game that's capable of utilizing all its power. It's just ridiculous. And yeah, we know how you feel about it. It's on our record run in Alien Hominid, yeah. Everyone at Behemoth knows how you feel about Sony. Oh, so funny. Speaking of that, though, you guys know we're gonna be castle crashing it up when that update comes out. I can't wait for that. The Castle Crashers custom creator update. Oh, that's gonna be amazing. I cannot wait. It's gonna be so much fun. We're gonna be able to make all sorts of wacky custom characters in one of the greatest co-op beat-em-up games of all time. I cannot wait. So excited. Yeah, I'm super glad that we won that and that you got a prize from it too, Sneaky. That was amazing. It was a lot of fun. And then I didn't pay enough attention if they did run the contest again with the Xbox, but I don't think they did because I think I would have got a notification. Also, I wonder if I would have been excluded because I'd already won on the PC with you. Everybody should have Castle Crashers on Steam because right as they made that announcement, they put Castle Crashers on sale for like $1. Oh yeah, I think because the grand prize one for the other, there was 3 different levels. There was the one we won was high score. I think there was... Oh, we won high score on normal or whatever it was, right? So there was high score on the highest difficulty. And those guys got a signed copy. Or a signed, I think it was a little statue, like a Funko Pop thing or something that was signed. But I mean, we still won a legit contest, so like, yeah, we should have got something signed. Yeah, I bought that Castle Crashers copy though when it was on sale on Steam, and I still haven't even loaded it up yet, but I'm still very excited for it because I love that game. It was my most played game because you had to like legit beat that game multiple times to unlock some of those extra characters. It just sucked because I did it all like on the Xbox 360, and then when it got upgraded, every time it got upgraded, you had to start all over. So I've lost the save that had all my unlocks and all my gear, which is really sad. But by the time it comes back around for the Steam update, I'll be all about it. So. He showed me that game. I bought it. Like 8 hours later, we did a run and won a contest. Yeah, it was pretty incredible. I still love that game too. If I could still make content on that game, I would. Man, I forgot about how annoying these cannolis are, man. Putting everybody to sleep all the time. Big jerk. Alright, though. Let's get back to the tower. I think that's gonna do it for this stream, though. I think we've shown off enough so that if you're on the fence, you at least know, hey, you never played this game before, it is definitely worth it. It looks amazing. There is a ridiculous amount of content, and if you need any help or need any guides on it, there's plenty on my channel. There's also plenty of links in the description below that would help you get started in this as well. Links to the challenge runs, links to the let's plays, links to everything. So enjoy that, and yeah, it's available right now on Steam, $39.99, all DLC included. Lots of fun to be had. If you already have the game on Switch, I can still recommend it, really, because there's still... It's still... I mean, it depends on how long it's been since you played. If you just played it yesterday on Switch and you're like, oh, what's this PC all about? Then you're good. But if you took a couple of months off and you want to get back into it, it's worth it on the Switch. And again, at least it's not a full price game. Anytime anything's between $20 and $40, I'm a sucker for that. Because I just feel like those are like the right price for games, even though obviously inflation would disagree. So, hey Jim, just wanted to ask if you thought this game was worth it on PC. Yeah, and that's what I just got done saying. Yeah, so it really depends if you had just recently played the Switch version or not. If you have never played the Switch version, this game is highly worth it on the PC. If you have played the Switch version recently, then you're probably good, especially if you're not a person that really wants to start over. If you don't mind starting over, then yeah, start over here, because everything looks better, and the menus at least move quicker. And if you don't care about PvP, because there's no PvP now in this game. But it's awesome. Thanks. So the last Dragon Quest Monsters I played was on the Game Boy Color. Oh, okay, yeah. If you've never played it before, get it right now, because this is a fantastic game overall and so worth it. So yeah, if you've never played it before, it's definitely worth it. But again, if you've had it on the Switch before, you can wait for a sale. I don't know. Maybe they'll put it on sale in like 2 or 3 months too. I don't know. I don't know how numbers work with why games go on sale and how much money they have inside it still. I don't know. They are giving you a lot of content for free. I mean, the game's been out since, what, November of last year? So, yeah. There's also a link in the description of my video for you to go buy it right there, actually, too. If you just click there, you can go buy it directly from my video. Little added feature. I don't get any kickbacks or anything. I'm just a nice guy. So, and if you have any other questions or you need any help on the game, I've got full Let's Plays and guides on the channel. So, come back and take a look at that. And thanks for being here, Jim. And thank you to everybody else. This was a lot of fun. I did enjoy revisiting it, as reluctant as I was at first. And, we will be playing it again at some point. It's just this month's really busy right now. So, you want more content from me on this game? There's like 1,000 hours on the channel already. If you want to see another full speed run of this game, we'll be doing it at the end of October. So, you'll put that on your calendar. Until then, tomorrow, me and Keegan Chu are going to be streaming some more Core Keeper, and it's going to be a great time. We're going to have a blast. So tomorrow, 4 p.m. Eastern, we'll be back. Me and Keegan Chu live playing Core Keeper. Having a blast. Grabbing new pets and digging holes and laughing at cute cows. And if you haven't seen my music video, check that out as well. I also have another brand new video on the channel right now about a really great new platforming game that just came out today, so you should check that out as well. I'm done shilling. I'm just rambling now. Thank you all for being here. Appreciate each and every one of you. And I have to go like this, which is awkward to end the stream. But there you go. Just to see the Steam page here. And yeah, thank you all again. And until next time, always remember, stay crispy.
Stand up and shine, don't be afraid to glow. My name is Crispy, and I sense it's time to get it started. Sit back and unwind. So be you, be true, and stay crispy too. Be you, be true, and stay crispy. You stay crispy, yeah, yeah. Stay crispy, I appreciate you. Stay crispy, yeah, stay crispy, yeah, stay crispy. I appreciate you, be true, stay crispy. My name is Crispy, and I sense it's time to get it started. Sit back and unwind. So be true, stay crispy too. Crispy too. Be true, stay crispy. You stay crispy, yeah. Stay crispy, yeah. Stay crispy. I appreciate you. Be true, stay crispy. Yeah, yeah. Stay crispy.